just say kia ora, which is hello in Maori. So say kia ora, yeah. And I say haere mai, haere mai, haere mai, which is welcome.
Haere mai.
Okay, so we are here because these boys, as you all know, I'm from New Zealand, and these boys, even though they've always known they've been half Kiwi, they've never had their citizenship confirmed and got their passports and things like that. And finally, end of last year, I got my act together and went through the process of getting them to become New Zealand citizens. And Linda at the back there, the only other Kiwi I know here, signed all the documents, and they finally came through a couple of weeks ago. So I thought I'd just give you a little story. I mean, it's in Maori culture, often you give a story about your ancestors and things like that before you start speaking. So I was sort of say about my New Zealand history is my ancestors left England and Scotland over 150 years ago, and so about in the 1850s they got on a boat and travelled for many months to get to New Zealand. They came from either Scotland, Liverpool, and Bristol, in the Bristol area. So actually, a lot of my ancestors come from the town where Simon and Joe Walker live now, Bradford on Avon. So, anyway, so I was born in New Zealand, in a place called Blenheim, which is where all the white wine come from, Marlborough, and yeah, that was in 1968, the day after a very big earthquake called the Edinburgh Junction earthquake. Oh. Yeah, I was shaken out. I was premature. My mother. Yeah, and yeah. Anyway, and then in 1996, I was 27 years old, and I came to England. It was I had about 2 months to get over here before, otherwise I would never have to come over on a working holiday. And I came over and met Millie and been here since. Yay! So, yeah. So that's my whole story. So yeah, come back around. My ancestors left, and now I've come back. Right, okay. So, these boys, they've been to New Zealand, they know New Zealand very well. How many times do you think you've been there?
7.
Wow.
6.
Yeah, 5 or 6, 7, yeah. So, we spent 6 months there once, didn't we? Yeah, and then we were there 6 weeks this time last year, weren't we? Which was a brilliant time. So. Right, so first up, I'm going to pass this out. We're going to sing the New Zealand National Anthem. There you go. The first part's in Maori, so you are excused for not getting the words right.
Do we sing in the first part?
Oh, we don't have to. No, don't worry. We've got a backing track.
Alright.
You just hum along. You want to pass these around, guys?
So
there you go. Oh, you want one? Yeah. There you go. Okay. Know the words, Linda?
There you are.
Okay. Everyone got one? You ready?
you read this bit and then this bit.
Yeah, the bit on the right's that's never sung, it's just the Maori bit and then the two.
That part, that part. I've not even got a sheet. Read Alex's.
It's got nothing in it. Who hasn't got one?
Instead of share with friends or something.
That's the Maori.
so classy, is it?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
First up, who here gives 50% of their national identity away to these children? Really?
I do.
You do? Right.
I do.
Okay, right. Boys, put your hand on a copy of the Lord of the Rings, please.
Yay! Go Lord of the Rings!
Yeah.
I watched
Right. Okay. Shh. This is serious. This is serious. Right. Okay, do you, no, you respond, sweet as, okay? Right. Do you, Isaac and Silas, promise to always cheer for the All Blacks, even when they're playing England?
Sweet as.
Will you always call swimming costumes togs?
Sweet as. Not always.
Sweet as. Sweet as. Okay. Will you promise to always say the weather is better in New Zealand?
Sweet as.
Even when it's winter over there or something?
Yeah.
Right. Will you always state that pavlova is from New Zealand, not Australia?
Sweet as.
Well, on the subject of Australia, repeat after me. I will never marry an Australian. Okay, unless she's really, really pretty, okay? Sweet ass? No. Okay, also, you will always cheer for anyone playing against Australia. Okay, you promise to always wear bare feet and shorts
No, you can't.
wherever possible.
Sweet as.
Sweet as, okay. And if you do have to wear something on your feet, they're called jandals, not flip-flops, okay? Sweet as.
Sweet as.
You promise to always be nuclear free.
Sweet as.
Parents will explain later. Yeah. Will you always say that New Zealand is the most beautiful country in the world? Enthusiasm. Okay. And we always buy Anchor butter and New Zealand white wine from Marlborough, which is where I was born. Okay? Sweet as?
What's your own rating?
And if something is really good, you'll always say,
Sweet as.
If
And
something's good,
lastly,
you always say sweet as.
if the call comes for you to defend your country in the field of sport, will you always answer it, whether it's rugby, football, well,
Soccer.
as long as England, Spain or Brazil don't count.
Soccer?
Soccer, yeah. Cricket, WWE wrestling,
Yay!
or croquet, yeah? Yes? Good, okay, that's great, we've done the oath. That's right. Didn't it? Okay. Well, the next stage is the boys need to do something for you, which every New Zealand, especially every New Zealand boy, knows how to do one of these. And these guys. Yes. You ready? You ready? Come on, we can do it.
It's a space.
Come on, get
space back.
Ready?
So you'll be fine. Come on, Sam.
You ready? Yeah?
You do the beginning, Isaac.
Ready? Start. You start. Okay.
Komate, kole, kole, komate, kole, kole, tengate, tangate, hula, hula, nane, nati, keme, baka, pititela, upone, kupone, pititela.
Well, I think you guys have done enough now. Now, here's the official bit of the ceremony, okay? We have the certificates of citizenship. So this is for Isaac Alexander Sinclair. Although he was born in Chelsea, England, he is a New Zealand citizen. Okay, and you've got a passport in there, Isaac. So let me shake your hand.
Give him a hongy.
Are you?
Need a photo of that.
Welcome.
What a photo? No, but I'm videoing it.
Okay. Now, Silas Joseph. Silas Joseph Sinclair. You're born in Milton Keynes, 12th of August 2004. You are now a New Zealand citizen.
Little cute to be can keep you up.
Hongi?
How are you a New Zealand citizen when you don't even live in New Zealand?
Come on, Kiwi. Yeah? You've got a passport here as
Dad,
well.
should I do one of those things with the contract?
Okay, now can you all raise
Shake
your
the
all the
man's
can
hand,
of LMP?
like-
You need to explain LMP a bit.
Well, LMP, it's
You don't have to drink it, Mum.
Dad, it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go.
Only pictures.
Make a whole
Birthing
first. We'll have one together.
Yeah.
You got one, Silas?
Mum.
Silas?
like it.
Okay, raise your cans out to Isaac and Silas and Claire, New Zealand citizens.
New Zealand citizens.